bigger than the buildings every time I stands up. Money too much, can't even hold my pants up. Tell them other guys it's my time, chance up. Tell them it's Jelly, bitch, so pack up. The girls that I get, you dreaming up. Couldn't beat me one-on-one, so now niggas is teaming up. Windows tinted, I don't even see enough. Money makes me a monster, so I'm not me enough. Stay where the wars, where the missiles and the tanks at. Where the ATM and the banks at. OG said get banged up or bang back. The girls that you try to pick up, I drive past that. I was never that good at math, but the best there is.
Who is Jelly?
Who is Jelly? Jelly is real, you know. Jelly is a dreamer. Jelly is a motivator, you know. And Jelly's a very deep person. If you really get to know who Jelly is, JellyTooFly, you know, is about to be heard.
What made you decide to start making music?
Because nobody really wanted to pay attention to poetry. So, you know, I said, okay, since everybody's attention span is like this in 2011, you know, might as well speed up the words and put a beat to it.
So you don't think your poetry would be as effective as your music?
Not at the rate it's moving right now, no. You know, I feel like it would be heard, but not as dominant as rapping just spreads. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be pushed as far. Nobody wants to sit there and hear words. Like, when they hear a beat, you know, they have to be doing something.
So what's your vision for your music?
Vision, like if I'm trying to keep it really real, like I want to go far with it, but really my direction is I want to work with youth. So using my words and experiences, you know, to help them out and my story to help them out type of thing. But really you kind of got to be in the spotlight to get it somewhere. So I never chose the spotlight, it just came on.
So how did it start? You just woke up one day and said, I'm gonna rap today?
No, I woke up one day and people said, you're gonna rap today.
Okay.
I woke up and it was more just like, you know, you should really do something with this, and it was more like, alright, well, show me what I should do. And, you know, shout out my big brother Stacks, because, you know, that dude, he's been with me, and support and love from everybody else that, you know, is supporting and loving me.
How do you think you've been received in Toronto?
I mean, I keep it real, I keep it 100, so I love my city. I really don't feel like my city loves me, you know what I mean? But
Why?
I think I use that as motivation, you know, because regardless, I think I'm going to make them love me, you know?
Okay.
But the reason why I say that is just because I already know what it is. Like, I know who I am, and I know what I'm doing in this game, and I know what I do on a daily basis. You know, and being who I am, a lot of people aren't going to accept the fact that I'm really crushing some shit out here, you know. Like, I get it. I get it, but it's like, yo, you can't deny talent. So.
Why do you say that you feel the hate sometimes? In terms of what?
If you want me to be blunt about it, like, I'm a female, an African-American female, first of all, female second, lesbian third. And I'm crushing a whole lot of dudes out here. So, you know, that's not really accepted right now. Like, they really not going to know how to take it. And I understand.
So how do you think you're going to make Toronto love you?
I think just me continuing to be who I am and not breaking under their screw-face stuff, you know, and the way that they act. I feel like Toronto right now is kind of like a gang you got to be initiated into, you know, and I feel like I ain't gonna break. I'm sure you might as well take me now.
Why should people pick JellyTooFly?
Well, why not? Half the stuff I hear on the radio, why not listen to mine? You know what I mean? Like I mean, why not? Why? Like I feel like really, truthfully, I'm coming with something completely different. I'm coming with something that's never been done, or maybe attempted, and some people have tried, but never went through, clearly, you know. And that could have been for many reasons, but I know who I am, and I know, you know, I'm here for a reason, and I'm doing this for a reason. And when people do hear my words, regardless of my orientation, regardless if I'm a female or not, that really doesn't matter once they hear it. So,
what's different about your music?
What's so different about it? I think it's more real life, you know, as opposed to rapping about or speaking about, you know, a utopia world or stuff I don't have, you know. I'm not going to sit here and rap about a yacht. I don't got no yacht, so I'm not going to rap about no mansion. I'm in the hood, so I talk about the hood, you know. And I'm on the TTC subway train riding it, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to talk about no big spinners and riding no escalator, you know what I mean? Like, so, and I work, I keep it real, like I work, and you know what I mean? I do my one too, so it's like, I'm not going to sit here and borrow my niggas stacks and be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just keep it real, man. I keep it 100, and, you know, anybody that knows me, anybody that's been knowing me knows that I haven't changed, but there's been a few that have, so.
But a lot of artists say they keep it real in their music. So what is it that you have to offer them?
You got, like, I'll take for instance, I'm a female and I keep it real. So you got females in the game that, you know, they, like, would do certain shit or you know, live certain ways, but they can't portray that because they just shutting up and they just being who they are. And then you end up having somebody that dresses like me, you know, on the beach in a bikini singing "What Do You Like?" and being forced out of your ways. And it's like, nah, you can't, because this dude right here is not being forced out of his ways, and he could say and do whatever he pleases. So if that dude could do it, Jelly could do it too.
Okay, so do you remember your first performance?
I do. It was, I think, early last year. I've only been in this year too. Keep counting. But yeah, nah, it was at Opera House, and I was just featured on the track, and nervous as hell. Just so nervous, but you know, I from that day, once I got on stage, and I was like, wow, like I like to perform. I like directing the crowd. I like, you know, kind of being in control, you know. So I loved it, and I just kept it moving since.
Yeah, so do you still get nervous? Or do you get nervous and channel it elsewhere? I thought it would have been something forever, like, you know, because after that, every show I got, I would be shaking, like epilepsy shaking. Everybody would be like, yo, just relax, you know. And then I think I kind of just fell in love with really doing it. Yeah. And
I don't really so much get nervous as in like a fear, but more like, who knows how this is, you know, the
excited?
Reaction, like, it's just, excitement too, and it's like, because, I mean, me coming on stage, the first 5 minutes, people still sitting there thinking like, you know what I mean, and trying to figure out, really, what is Jelly, you know what I mean, so, if I'm keeping it real, it's like, yeah, I fell in love with the action on stage, and seeing faces when I say what I say.
So why do you think that? Why do you think that when you get on stage, people are saying, what's she about?
I get it. Like, I was on the train today, and this girl had to look at me hard, and I had looked at her, and I'm like, okay, this is awkward. And she's like, are you a girl? I was like, oh, well, yeah, you know, but then she just kept smiling at me, so, you know, I just, that must have meant something.
That's some undercover game there that she's running.
See, I'm cool, never been a rock tool. Got these niggas hating on me, the bitches acting a fool. See, Tommy Spitz, he my big brother too. Free Cutty Babylon, fuck you, it's 1, 2. Too fly, too much for 2 eyes. I'm the highest thing, yeah, they call it New Skies.